Hello, my peoples. I am back again with another gameplay, and I'm gonna put on my watch because I haven't worn it. Matter of fact, I think who will fit this more? Who will fit this? Now we gonna be talking about this. We gonna be talking about some things, and this is the new series that came out. The new series that came out of New Super Elijah Bros is called Who Would Win in Battles. So I'm your host, Elijah from New Super Elijah Bros. And I'm here with you today to tell you who is basically in this series. We're talking about who is way stronger, more athletic, and more faster, and more good at high jumping, and way powerfuler than one character. Now, this first video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be between similar characters that had some beef with. And I'm talking about the one and only first contestant, Luigi. Luigi is not. I'm not gonna explain Luigi first. I'm gonna explain who is the second round. Well, who is the second contestant? It is none other than miles per hour Tails. Now, as you can tell, I am not a big fan. We're gonna be talking about Tails first. I'm not a big fan of Tails. And in fact, I pretty much hate the guy. I mean, like, he's pretty much a child at this point. Like, how are you gonna act tough even though you can't do shit? Like, what is this? But heck, even though I do not like the character Tails, matter of fact, hate him. I still hate him and like him at the same time. It's kind of like a 50-50 thing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say he does need more respect in his life. Tails is a sidekick to Sonic and Amy, for crying out loud. Well, not to Amy. Tails is a sidekick to Knuckles and, Sonic, obviously. Name goes by miles per hour. Now, there was some beef saying Mario and Sonic, so why not Luigi and Tails? Now, there was a death battle. There was a death battle called Luigi versus Tails. And that battle, I was rooting for Luigi hands down. And I'm not showing favoritism. It's just that, well, we're just going to get to that in a minute. Now, once I was watching the death battle, I realized that not only Luigi is more, well, we're going to get into that for Luigi. Now, once I seen the battle, it looks like Tails have won against Luigi in that death battle. When I seen it, it was legit utterly impossible. I mean, Death Battle did a remake between Mario and Sonic because they knew severely Mario was way powerful than Sonic in every way. Sonic, he got that little dark form, that little EXE form, that little super form, that little hyper form. The hyper blue one doesn't exist, so that doesn't count. That's just fan-made. We're talking about actual forms here. But in introducing though Mario is way 10 times stronger than Sonic in many ways, even though that Sonic is way faster. Sonic may have the speed and nourishment, but Mario is just way stronger. I mean, let's be really honest. Mario has, five hyper forms that he has. One is fan-made, so, yeah. So, Hyper Cape Mario, that doesn't count for some reason. And also Neo Mario, that doesn't count either, because that's fan-made. We're talking about actual forms here. Mario got this golden form, he got the Tanuki form, and, well, yeah, the rest of the three is fan-made. But if fan-made still counts, then, Gold Cape Mart, then, Hyper Cape Mario, Hyper Cape Luigi, and, well, Blue P Tanuki Mario, and P Wing Mario, which is something that somebody else made way before I did it, but I drew it anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Like I was telling you, Tails. This is what we're gonna be discussing about Tails. If you guys who watch the channel is Tails fans, hate to break it to you, but the man is actually weak. I mean, this man Tails is weak as freak, bro. Like, he's actually an annoying character, if we be really honest. Like, this man Tails is so weak. He doesn't even qualify to be in the weakest or the strongest. Like, what? But heck, they created the character. I suggest you take this character out because he legit is useless. It's like, really. But besides, last I checked, foxes were never yellow. And I'm not showing racist people. Don't you dare say no racist bull. Yeah, foxes are not yellow, and they definitely do not have two tails. That's something. I think that's why they call him Tails, because he has two tails. I mean, like, what else am I supposed to call you? Steve? Or just freaking miles per hour? I mean, like, this man's tails is actually a little bit good. I mean, he could fly with them hoes. But there is something else, though. Like, really, this man, there is a little bit beef I have about Tails. And Sonic himself. Now, you see, if we have to choose between favorites, like, which Sonic would I choose? I'll choose the movie Sonic. Like, not only because that movie Sonic has the power of lightning and is way better, it's just like he's not a cocky, egotistical dumbass. Well, see, Sonic is a cocky, egotistical idiot who does nothing in his life besides talk about his speed. And when you seen the battle, Mario and Shadow versus Sonic, basically, you cannot handle Mario and Sonic at the same time, considering that, well, Mario's way stronger, and combine it with Shadow, yeah, even if you ain't having form, you're pretty much dead that time. Also, Shadow can go hyper too, so if he would have done that, basically you both be evenly matched, but either way, Mario would have still took the dub. And in that battle, I seen that Mario's gonna be versus Tails, and which is basically, you already know who I'm going for. I am going for, obviously, Mario, but let me tell you the 10 things of how Tails is weak. And, like, this is his 5 strings. See, his tails, but since he can fly and lift himself up, basically his tail and speed probably gives him the win. But either way, Tails is not strong on the arm. Tails is 100% not strong on the arms. Like, his arms are pretty much weak. I mean, really. I battled this man in Super Smash Flash multiple times, and I have never lost against him. Well, maybe that one time, because I haven't played in a while. Either way, like I was saying. And Tails, he may have that comic, I don't know, Hulk-type creature form with a dende for a head. I don't freaking know. His head looked like a dildo in that form, But yeah, he has that form, and he may have the super form and stuff. But yeah, his super form is kind of pretty much a little bit trash. I mean, like, if you obviously watched that Sonic versus, I don't know what his name is. He looks like Sonic, but instead he's like a little bit lighter blue. Well, Tails has done nothing. In fact, Tails was actually the first. In fact, Tails was actually the second one to die. Right. Or maybe the first one. Because Tails can't do shoot. This man Tails is so goddamn weak that this man can barely lay a hit on anybody. So I want you to tell me right now, who would win in a battle? Mario or Tails? Obviously, we're gonna go with Mario, because if Mario can stand up against one of the powerfulest Sega characters, Tails will just be like a little piece of cake. Pretty much all you have to do is just turn Fire Flower and just burn his tails off. Just burn him into a fire. That's it. Like that's pretty much it. Now you may be thinking, hey Elijah, why you hating on Tails so much? Well, because he's a dumb idiot who thinks he can do something, but he can't do squat. I mean, like, he be saying, take that, Eggman. See, Tails may have the inventions, and he may have the, the brains and all that, but it don't take a genius to beat somebody. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Tails, but either way, you're gonna lose that battle. And let's talk about his strength. Tails' strength goes into one part of his body, his tails. That's pretty much it. This man Tails can barely even run. He pretty much walks. He doesn't run at all. The way he runs is just flying. Yeah, and besides, what's all this talk about freaking Tails created the spin dash? Tails did not create the spin dash, people. It obviously wasn't Tails. Besides, let's really think about it, people. If Tails was really strong, wouldn't he defeat Eggman himself? No wonder this man has no games, bro. He's talking about Luigi. Also, if you watch Tails' channel, called Tails and Sonic Plush, that's even another thing. Tails doesn't even have a channel of his own. That's basically his and Sonic's. Like, Niche, if you are a Sega character, get your own channel, not from somebody else. I mean, look at Silver. Silver got his. But either way, oh yeah, speaking of Silver, we gonna get into that one in the next episode. So yeah, so yeah, like I was saying here, people. Tails is utterly freaking. To me, Tails is utterly useless. I have no idea why you keep this man as a sidekick. Like, if you don't call his dang mom and send him back to bed, like, what is this? He can't even punch right. Okay, matter of fact, with the speed and stuff, he could lay a hit only because of the speed. But if it's from like a hand-to-hand type thing, like this, he pretty much lost the battle. Well, I don't know. Sonic arms is skinny, but he can still throw them hands though. Why is feet so big? But I don't know. So yeah, Tails is mostly weak, and he's pretty much a pussycat. Right? He's scared of lightning. Well, heck. I'm not scared of lightning as much. I used to be, but I'm not scared of lightning. This man is afraid of lightning. And speaking of lightning, we're gonna get into that later. We're gonna get into that in later. So, yeah, Tails' strength is his source of power is his tails, but he's mostly weak. His speed will probably give him the win, but either way, Tails is just weak. I mean, this man Tails is not even qualified to be in the dang. He can 100% qualified to be in the annoyingness, but he is so annoying that he is not even in the annoying or the strongest or the weakest. That means he's just not qualified to be in any of them. What do you call that, people? Utterly funking useless. But let's start off with the main man himself. And also, if I talk about all this about Luigi, don't you dare. I don't want to hear nothing out of you saying, "Oh, you're doing that because you're doing that because oh, you like Luigi better." No, see, I do like Luigi better, but everything I'm saying is true. Hook it up, people. But only before we get into Luigi, one more thing about Tails. Basically, if you watch his channel isn't all that bad. But how long has this man been a kid? I mean, like, you're like 8 years old. Like, if you don't go back to your bedroom and go to sleep, you got school tomorrow. Matter of fact, you probably graduated at the age of 1. No, matter of fact, you probably graduated at the age of freaking 5 or something, thinking. You're about 8 years old. Like, this man been a kid for I don't know how long. Like, I have no idea how a little kid can be an adult. I mean, like, Luigi and Mario is an adult. Also, by the way, Mario and Luigi are about 10 times older than Sonic. So the reason why Sonic is a little bit winning them battles because he's a little bit younger. But once he get older, then he gonna be throwing them hands. But heck, man, Mario and Luigi are way older than Tails. Way older than Tails and Sonic. If you're talking about the Sonic Boom Sonic, then that's a different story. But yeah. Tails, I'm just gonna run you right now, buddy. Bro, if you don't get your own goddamn channel, and why is it every time when I see your videos, you all get freaked out looking at these freaking fan-made pictures of you guys kissing? Like, Mitch, don't lie. Don't lie. You know you interested. Stop acting like that. See, that's the thing I don't watch this man's channel that much. And last I checked, I'm just gonna be really honest here. Sonic is 100% a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z. I'm just gonna call it right now. I mean, Super Sonic, Super Saiyan, they're both yellow. Like, well, that kind of makes sense, a yellow Sonic. That kind of makes sense. But he can't go red. You're talking about that fire form, that's fan-made. That's not real. That's fan-made. That's fan-made power. You can make fan-made powers, but at the end, it still doesn't count. You gotta make actual powers. But let's go to Luigi. Now, we're gonna talk about Luigi's. Luigi, he is not the bravest or the brightest of the... Well, yeah, he's just not brave. In fact, this man is a goddamn coward. I mean, like, he is scared of ghosts after he faced that 3 times. Like, Mitch. Well, make that 4, considering that they made a remake to, you know, Luigi's Haunted Mansion for GameCube. Now, me personally, I have never played a Luigi game. Well, yeah, I played a Luigi game. I haven't played a Luigi's Haunted Mansion game. I have not. No, anyway, like I was saying. Also, Luigi plays Super Mario Galaxy is coming up. Just wait. And Luigi, he is basically a Ghostbuster. But let's talk about this man's strengths. Now, if you go watch the death battle between Luigi and Tails, after what I'm about to say, you're gonna agree with me. Because there's the thing. Luigi, I figured out that Luigi is way more athletic and way more skilled than Mario is. Not stronger, but a little bit skilled. I mean, Luigi can jump higher and he can run faster. So Luigi beats Mario by speed and height. That gives him the win. But you're gonna be asking, hey Elijah, what gives Luigi the win to win against Tails? Well, shut up. I'm gonna tell you. This is what gives Luigi the opportunity to win against Tails. 1, he has more farms than Tails. 2, this man, not only is he more athleticer and more higher jumper and more faster than Mario, this man is trained by I'm gonna say this one time on this goddamn channel. This man is trained by a goddamn thunder god. Which means that Luigi is pretty much Thor. He's pretty much Thor by now. He's pretty much Thor. So, how you lose to an 8-year-old and you're legit a freaking god? Like, what is this? Like, this is for real, people. Luigi is trained by a thunder god. A freaking thunder god. They even made this thing called Thunder Flower, which makes him even more powerful. Like, how are you gonna be trained by a thunder god and lose to an 8-year-old or 11? I don't freaking know what age he is. He's supposed to be an adult by now. Oh, and in Sonic Boom, he still didn't change. You think them big deformed whiskers is going to change anything? No, good sir. No, people. They're lying to you. Luigi is freaking trained by a thunder god, and he loses to a little kid. If Luigi can lose to a little kid after he's trained by a thunder god, he's pretty much the weakest character in Mario, but he's qualified as the strongest. Somebody said that Rosalina is way stronger than Mario. If the girl was really stronger than Mario, she wouldn't need Mario in the first place to stop Bowser. So I suggest you stop freaking kidding. Yeah, I suggest you stop freaking kidding with me. Anyway, so, like I was saying, Luigi is trained by a freaking thunder god, and if he gets a hold of a thunder flower, which isn't a real power yet, but they should make it an actual power, he becomes even more and more powerful. His lightning becomes even more powerful. He's pretty much up to Captain Marvel's level by now. Like, and in one of the battles, I actually seen him went toe to toe with Thor. Well, you get it, because obviously Thor can't command lightning without his hammer or his axe. Well, maybe once in an adventure movie with a sword or something, a lightning sword. But either way, well, yeah, Luigi is trained by a thunder god, and in one of the battles, he even beat Thor once. And in one of a battle, I actually seen some guy who actually seen an animator who had sense. He actually made a battle when Luigi sucker punched Tails so hard that his heart came out of his chest, which would legit happen the first time. That's what should have happened from the beginning of the battle. Tails may have the brains, he may have the skills, not the skills. He may have the brains, he may have the speed, and he may have the goddamn weaponry, but there's no match to defeat a goddamn freaking. Plus, he's even a fire god. So let's bring this up. He can go fire flower, he can go chrome, which is golden. He can go metal, but let's put it this way. If Luigi went Fire Flower and he could command lightning, he's pretty much Fire Lightning Luigi. Fire Lightning Luigi. It's fire and lightning fused together. We're talking about some goddamn Liu Kang from freaking Mortal Kombat 11 shoot. We're talking about that type of stuff. You know how powerful fire and lightning is mixed together? This Tails guy should have been set on fire from the beginning of the dang battle. From the beginning. But heck, that's my opinion. Now let's talk about Luigi's weaknesses before we get more into his strength. Now, Luigi's weaknesses is pretty much, well, considering that he's a human, it's pretty much almost everything. Everything could kill him, well, not really, because considering we never seen Luigi die. We did see Luigi get his butt beat, and Luigi is more of a pussycat most of the time. But at the end, he still gets more serious. And on top of that, How is Mario gonna be a hero and you get catch by boos? I'm not saying Mario isn't a hero. It's just like, you're just gonna be catch by boos. They're ghosts. They can't even grab you. They can't touch you or grab you. They can show us freak scare you, but you can't grab them. You can suck them up. Pause. But yeah, Luigi is scared of ghosts mostly, even though he battled that 4 goddamn times. So yeah, like I was saying, Luigi main weaknesses. Now, someone told me with this dumb conclusion that Mario and Luigi's main weakness is getting their hats taken off because they think that's the source of power. Really? You think Mario and Luigi's source of power is some their hats? Really? Like what? Like really? Like, you really think that that's their source of power? Their hats? If that really was true, I just have to meet up with them and take off their hat and freaking sucker punch them, and they're gonna be dead. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so Mario and Luigi's source of power is not their hats at all. It's not. It's not at all. Well, Mario got fire in his veins, and Luigi got lightning and fire in his veins. So the way we're thinking is, if we really think about it, like, hold on. If we really think about it, Luigi could command lightning. And if he gets fire, and he can command lightning, he's pretty much a god at this point. So, if we really deeply think about it, Mario will lose in a battle between Luigi with those two with just the fire flower. Like, really think about it. Mario had okay, never mind. I was trying to smell smart, but Mario got way more form. Well, they both got the same forms, but Mario is just way powerful than Luigi. He might lose. It's a possibility that he might lose against Luigi. It's a possibility. But yeah, So Luigi's weaknesses is pretty much everything. Tails' weaknesses, well, lightning and fire, and Luigi can go ice. So basically, we're basically saying that Luigi can command lightning. So each and every other power up he gets, he becomes way more powerful. Like Golden Luigi, he has the power to command lightning. He'll spit lightning golden fireballs. But he doesn't turn gold. He turns chrome. Like a blue type gold. What's up with this stuff about Pink Gold Peach though? I'm gonna do one on that. Pink Gold Peach is a useless character. I'm just gonna be at that. So, yeah. Who do you think will win? Miles per hour or Tails? Post a chat in the comments. Who would win in the fight? Luigi, the Thunder God, or Tails, the Fox? That is not a fox. That is not a fox. But before we end this video, if any of you have a device, and hurry up, I gotta hurry this up. Anybody got a device like this, make sure to download Super Kirby Clash. Super Kirby Clash is one of the best games ever. Well, we're gonna tell that in the next episode. So, see you later, and I'm getting a mustache. So I'm gonna look different over the years. So, see you later, and let's get to 300 subscribers. 200, I mean. I got the camera already.